Shabbat Shalom, everyone. There is so much going on in the world, and the Torah portions that we read this weekend are really filled with information to speak about. This weekend, we're celebrating the bat mitzvah of a wonderful young woman by the name of Raquel, who holds great promise in this world. And Sunday, of course, it's Mother's Day. One of the things that all of us share, without exception, is that we all have mothers. And to our mothers, we have to eternally be grateful because they ultimately gave us life. And we all know what a powerful factor and influence our mothers were on our lives. I'd like to talk about two dimensions of motherhood that come from our tradition. One of them I've spoken about on Rosh Hashanah, and I will repeat it. And the other is something that is contained in our language. In the book of Samuel, we learn about Hannah, an ancient mother of Israel, who was unable to conceive and lived life with such a great sense of loss. She eventually promised that if she had a child, she would give the child to the temple for him to do service. But she wanted to give birth. She wanted there to be some continuity in her being and in her genetic inheritance. She does give birth to a little child. His name is Samuel. The rabbis write this very beautiful midrash about what happens after that. They say that she knit him a sweater, and the sweater was knit of a particular size that would fit him when he was very young. And each year when she went back to visit him, he was still able to fit into that sweater. It was as if the sweater had grown as he grew. Now we know that's impossible, but the sweater was a metaphor for a mother's life for a child. For no matter how difficult that relationship can be, and sometimes it's simpler than others, but it is a complicated relationship, the mother's love was always there for her child, and she would never give up in her capacity to bring him comfort and warmth. The other idea from the tradition that I want to speak about is that one of the great qualities of the Jewish people, according to the rabbis, was that they were rachamim b'nei rachamim, merciful people, the children of merciful people. The word for rachamim, the root for rachamim is rechem, and rechem means womb. And there's a sense that our mercy comes from our mothers, that a mother's love is unconditional, that a mother's love reflects kindness, a desire to connect, reflects beauty, and reflects the capacity to be forgiving. How beautiful that is then. Rachamim, merciful people, comes from rechem. It comes from the womb. Anyway, I want to wish all of you a Shabbat Shalom, and those of you who are mothers, I wish you a happy Mother's Day. And those of you who are not mothers, may you think of your mothers with a great sense of gratitude. Shabbat Shalom.